Oh, yow, wow. The majority of visitors to southern Thailand never set foot on this little island in the Andaman Sea, but the ones who do never forget it. We're John and Lisa, and this is Koh Yao Noi. Let's start off here at Ta Khao Beach. Fine white sand, calm clear water, stunning island views, and not many people around. Not bad, is it? But that's just how things are on Koh Yao Noi. The island that many say is Thailand's best kept secret. And better still, hidden away in the north of Koh Yao Noi lies Kian Bay, a spectacular beach that can only be reached on foot through the jungle. We'll be taking on that adventure later, but first we had another side of the island to discover. So we've been on Koh Yao Noi for a few hours now, and we've gone up the west side of the island, which is mainly like mangroves.
This is the furthest point you can come
Yeah.
on the west side.
Yeah, this pier, you can do some tours from here and you can rent kayaks and stuff, but there's no roads beyond that, like Lisa said, and there's no internal roads. As you can see, it's pretty wild. Here we go. So far, it has surprised me, this island. It isn't what I was expecting. Because we'd heard that this was the busier island of the two, Koh Yao Yai and this one, but that's not how it feels.
No, I suppose most of the resorts are concentrated in the south, and then the rest of the island is pretty untouched.
It's a good thing. Plenty more to explore over the next few days.
Pasai Beach. It's a little rough today, and it's high tide, so there's basically no beach at all. We're at Honey Grilled Chicken. We happen to be here during Ramadan, so a lot of the restaurants, the smaller ones, are closed, but this one is open, so we're going to eat some honey grilled chicken. Fried egg salad, chicken.
And a large brick sticky rice.
Yeah, it's a good portion for 10 baht. Best portion we've seen, right?
Ever.
Ever.
There's a smokiness to it. Sweet. Nice season, nice soft.
I'll say fried egg salad may be my new favourite way to eat fried eggs.
Yeah, lunch is shaping up well.
Yeah. The friendliest cats in this island. To tell you your beach conundrum is high tide, no beach, low tide, no sea.
Yeah. So we're walking out here to Koh Nok. A few weeks ago on Koh Phaem, we hatched a plan where we'd walk across from one of the beaches to an island that you can only reach at low tide. And it didn't pan out for us. We didn't arrive at the right time and we never made it. But we're
Fortune smiled on us just now.
Yeah, well, there isn't a Rasta bar on this one like there was on that one, which is a bit of a shame. But you can't have everything. There's a bar back there as a reward, so yeah.
So we're going to walk to the island and then walk back to the bar.
Giant oyster graveyard. Day 2 in Koh Yao Noi. Pretty much got the beach to ourselves. So not quite a private beach, but not far off. And it's not going to be that private for long because the building's kind of resort here. Of course they are. Pretty soon when you're on this beach, you'll be overlooked by these fancy-ass bungalows. At the moment, very secluded and nice. We'd have liked to stay longer to soak up the morning sun, but we had more beaches to explore as we made our way up the east coast of the island before an afternoon that would prove to be a lot more demanding. Little Long Beach, though, it did not disappoint. This track is just behind Six Senses Resort. As you can see, this area is abandoned. I think there's some old accommodation here. But looks like there's quite a nice beach behind it, and apparently you can get through here.
This looks like an unfinished project.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. One thing I've got to say, and it was the case on Koh Yao Yai as well, but here especially, like, every beach that you're on, the view is fucking ace. Right, here we go. We've reached the beach. As lovely as this was, and we didn't want to leave, the day was slipping by. So it was time for us to ride north in search of that hidden beach we'd heard so much about, Kean Bay. As we got closer, the road became increasingly hilly before the tarmac eventually disappeared altogether. What was left pushed my motorbike skills to the limit. And it's definitely not a route we'd recommend for inexperienced riders. We followed this route from Six Senses to Paradise Resort, where we left the bikes behind. The only way to reach Kean Bay from there is on foot.
So we reached this fallen down tree, and then if you go downhill here, I reckon looking at maps that leads straight to Mankey Bay. But then where this sheltered hut thing is, people say go left of it, so that's like directly up there. We saw someone go up there too, so that's where we're going.
Kind of a brown ass by the time, I think, yeah.
We need to pick up some sort of sticks to come back down, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we caught them. Sweet. Now we don't have to get lost. Okay, back on some sort of path, because look, there's a plastic rope type thing to pull yourself along, and there's some wooden steps. So, good news. We are in not full wilderness, just semi-wilderness. So after the steep climb up, we reached this point, and we're not sure it's the right way, but it's then a steep downhill. But having read a few reviews on Google, I think it could be the right way, so we're going to give it a go because we've come this far. Yeah, nothing to be afraid of. That's not steep. You can do it.
That's what bumper for.
This looks like a safe way down. Give us a wave. Don't attempt this in flip-flops. There are some people here doing that. Braver than us.
Do not do that.
I think we made it to terra firma, whatever that might be. Yeah, that was quite a trek. What time is it now? I think we started at about 11 o'clock. I don't know what time it is.
Well, I think I've aged about 7 years.
Yeah, well, if you've got a brown bum on the way down because of dirt, it might be brown trousers on the way back.
If you watched any of our shit before, me going down on my ass is not going to be a surprise.
So this has taken about an hour from the Paradise Hotel parking.
Oh, here's the big tree.
Ah, we almost missed the big tree in our excitement.
Wish me good luck. And we've nearly reached the hidden beach here, right at the top of Koh Yao Noi. Is it going to be worth that climb? And is it going to be worth the climb back? We've reached the other side. Oh, it's starting to see the payoff now. Yeah! Well.
Was it worth it? I think it was.
We didn't know it at the time, but that wouldn't be the last time we'd see Kean Bay on this trip. Right, now it's Ao Keen, the hidden beach right at the top of Koh Yao Noi. That was worth it. Yeah, we've got our sticks now for the journey back to Paradise Resort. At least if I die now, I got to go to the beach first. I've just got one thing to say, Koh Yao Wow. How about that one? You can keep that one, guys. Yeah. There's your shit slogan. You haven't even had to pay a load of twats from an agency to get it. That's right. Just one twat. Me.
Totally unbeatable as like a beach experience.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can beat that.
So what I'm going to ask you a favor now. Don't come here. Like, don't, honestly. Don't walk here. Don't take the boat here. Don't tell your friends.
Hey, the water was really difficult.
Yeah.
You probably can't make it.
Some of the guys we bumped into said that they tried to pay someone to take them back to Paradise Bay, 500 baht. The guy couldn't do it because it's too windy to bring the boat in there, and they were parked up at the resort, which is a shame. And off we go now, back into our jungle trail. It took about an hour to get down here, mainly descending. Hopefully, on the way back, mostly going up, it should be quite a bit quicker. Plus, we know which way we're going now, which always helps. Met quite a few people coming the other way, heading down the trail as we're leaving, and the prognosis is just the same from everyone. Like, Jesus, I did not realize it was going to be like this. But yeah, get a big payoff when you're there.
Go to the beach, they said. It will be fun, they said.
Just on our way back to where we parked the bike now. Quite a few people do actually drive like over this bit, but of course they do. There's not really any point though. By the time we got here anyway, I'd seen enough of the bike for these kind of things. Yeah. So sometimes it's good to be on foot. Yeah, that's right. And some people pass by here on their bikes. Yep, seems like a good thing to do, right? Yep. So yeah, here we go. This is Paradise No More Bay. Big high-end resort going in here. So pretty soon, all the roads aren't going to look like this. They're all going to be paved all the way. High-end tourists will be being driven in by taxis. Who knows where. And Koh Yao Noi is going to be changed forever. Fortunately, nothing's going to slow down this kind of progress, if you want to call it that, in Thailand. There we go. A slice of paradise, some lost paradise for us. How about that? Not a bad view for breakfast, right?
So we happen to be here in the month of Ramadan, which means a lot of the places that got marked down for breakfast, like the roti shops, all the ones servicing the local population are closed.
Yeah, they seem to be opening up before dawn. People are getting the food and then opening up again like
iftar, which is when the sun
sets. Yeah.
So we bought some takeaway lunch boxes. We had one of these in Koh Yao Yai, and it was delicious.
So these boxes cost 40 baht each?
Yeah. Fried chicken biryani, I'd say.
Any good?
Yeah, no. And sauce. It looks like sweet chili sauce, but it's got a good kick to it, and it's quite vinegary.
We've got that, and
we're in a bar that's shut.
We're in a closed bar. Got a great view. Tide's very low, as you can see at the moment. Tides are a big factor here on Koh Yao Noi.
This is Klong Jok Beach. And we drove past this the other day and the tide was in and the beach is basically non-existent then, but looks pretty good now. About 10:30 in the morning, still pretty deserted.
While we're all here enjoying the view from this beautiful beach, I'd like to ask you a quick favour. If you're enjoying the video, it would really help us out if you could like it and leave a comment. And if you want to come with us on the rest of our journey, hit subscribe and we'll see you again soon. That afternoon we returned to Unpao Pier, where we were the other day, to try our hand at kayaking. It's fair to say that we weren't exactly naturals, nor will we be winning any prizes for navigation.
Here we are. Are you having a good time?
Well, I'm having a slightly better time now, we're moving in the correct direction.
John was like, why aren't you any good at this? I was like, well, I've done it before, but that was a long time ago. And by the way, you're at the back, so you're steering. Like, what? Anyway, I'm going to put this down so I can help out, because we need to go that way, don't we?
That's right, you don't have to go on tours. You can do your own kayaking tours,
I'm tired.
have domestic disputes while you're out there.
My arms are tired.
Watch out for that rock. More rock!
This is the life. Me and my paddler
Yep, still paddling.
on a nice calm sea surrounded by these stunning islands.
That's the thing about this area, isn't it? I mean, Koh Yao Noi especially, it's so scenic with all these little islands around it, Phang Nga Bay.
Look how many there are in the distance too, but that will have to be for another day.
My own distance, on a clear day, I'd love to see the view. It'd be unbelievable. Remember those navigation issues I mentioned? Yeah.
Look where we ended up again.
Well, I didn't think I'd be seeing this again, but there you go.
Haha.
So we feel like we've earned it again, didn't we?
Yeah, that was quite hard on the arms instead of the legs. Yeah, yesterday was leg day, today arm day.
My arms are fine, but in the boat, I couldn't get comfortable. My legs were like really in the way. I was watching someone kayak last week, and they were basically lying down in the back. I totally get where they were coming from.
Yeah, you were making fun of him lying down. But
Yeah,
today
I'm not even
you
that
were
tall.
lying
If
down.
you're over 6 foot and you're in the back, I genuinely don't know where you're putting your legs.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we made it. Keene Bay, second time. Still a charm. We'll get in there, get swimming again before we go.
there's even a nice bit of shade.
Yeah. And someone's flash yacht. Flash.
Photo, isn't it? Siam Adventure World.
Flash bastards.
I wonder how much did that tour cost? More than our kayak, I would imagine.
Well, I imagine so. Yeah. I was thinking 500, but seemed quite steep. But I suppose you can like take it for the whole day and stuff, and it's actually fine. You do what you want.
Okay, these are the stairs up towards the Hornbill lookout. Whether we'll see any hornbills or not is another matter, but I did see a couple of flapping around near here yesterday, so there's a chance. And even if not, this is a very nice vantage point. Steps are a bit unwelcome after yesterday though, right? Yeah. Of all the stunning views on Koh Yao Noi, this one was maybe the best. Well, these are the only hornbills we've seen today. This is where we're staying here on Koh Yao Noi, Ban Phu.
This is our room in Ban Phu. Quite a big room. We're limited on choice here because there wasn't much left when it came to booking. And we're situated on top of a mangrove swamp, which is quite interesting. Look. I've got a giant Thai green curry. It's huge. That is just like huge. Look. Trusty old Packer Pal. But we just said, can you put fried egg on it, please? Because it's not the same without fried egg, is
You
it?
need it like that.
Yeah. The egg makes it.
No, yeah. I
Anyway.
mean, obviously, like, don't even ask me, just put it on the bill and I'll pay for it.
And that meal only costs us like $200, so can't complain at all.
Yeah, pretty decent green curry. Pack power, just what it said at 10. Yeah?
Yeah, it's what you need. It's kind of like roti in someone's front room. Here it is. We've been denied this for a few days because we never had the right timing. That one's plain one. It's just got sugar and condensed milk on. And this one is banana. Also a little sugar and condensed milk.
Yeah.
Nice and crispy.
It's got sugar in it, not too much.
Yeah, I told her only put a little bit.
It's because of dough seed, so you don't mind a little bit of like sweetness.
It's just very nice and crispy. It's almost like deep fried bread, but not really. No. Almost reminds me of eating like potato crisps or chips
Yeah, I know you're doing that actually.
because of the
Also, this would
crispy.
be like lethal, like dipped in like some curry.
Yeah, she gave us some free waters as well, which is nice. But yeah, it's definitely a cool place.
It looks like it's just a front room and they're not going to serve you, but they do.
Yeah,
I was right.
recommended.